Internet, the Real Shroom here. Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a good holidays. And today I'm going to be heading back into the standard format on MTG Arena. And what a better way to bring in the new year than to play my favorite deck in standard, which is Esper Banditry Control. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look. So we are an Esper Control deck, sort of a hybridized tap-out, draw-go deck. Mostly a tap-out deck, but we have a lot of instant speed interaction. Our deck is named after Bandit's talent, which is a discard piece, rack effect, and eventually a card draw effect when our opponent has no cards in hand. The idea behind this deck is like total interaction. We're going to interact with our opponent's hands by making them discard. We're going to interact with them on the stack by countering their spells, and on the battlefield by destroying their permanents. So Bandit's talent is part of the discard package, which also includes 2 Duress and 2 Binding Negotiation. I want the Binding Negotiation because I want a discard piece that can also get creatures. I was initially running 4, but I switched to 2 Duress and 2 Binding because I do want some chance of making my opponent discard up the beanstalk when I'm on the draw, which is a card that we really hate. We hate anything that lets our opponent draw additional cards. And of course, as part of the discard package, we also have 2 Liliana the Veil, which doubles as a removal piece. I just love Lily, one of the best planeswalkers, most powerful planeswalkers ever. Then we have our counter spells, which is part 2 of our interaction. We have the 2 3 steps ahead, which can double as a card draw as well, and every once in a while make a copy of a creature that we control, though we don't have that many creatures in our 75. We got a couple of No More Lies because we're Esper, might as well play this super powerful counterspell. And 2 Spellgyre is kind of taking the place of what Memory Deluge was doing in the last format, where it's a card draw spell that can also, a decent card draw spell that can also be a counterspell. So that's our counter suite. And then, of course, we have our removal. We got a couple of cut downs, a couple of Anoint with Affliction, 1 Go for the Throat, 1 Sheoldred's Edict, 2 Get Lost, which hopefully will not get us any losses. And we've got the Lilies, as mentioned before. We're running a 1 of Legion to Ashes in this build, which is kind of our version of Maelstrom Pulse. It's just a 1 of catch-all removal spell that exiles, so if they should happen to slip through like an Overlord or like an Aclazotz, we have a means of dealing with this. Sometimes you just need to exile a permanent, and this card does that. A little clunkily, but still, it's a good inclusion, I think. And then we've got our Wraths, 4 of them in the main, more on the side, 2 Day of Judgment, 2 Sunfall, just to sweep up anything that gets through the cracks. And we have our card draw to make sure that we draw the pieces we want when we need them, including 2 Deduce. We mentioned the 3 steps ahead already, a couple of quick studies. We mentioned the 2 Spellgyres already. And then our win cons, our Bandit's talent will be one of our important win cons, being a rack effect that pings our opponent every turn. We additionally have an Unstoppable Slasher, which is just good on its own. It's great if you have synergy in your deck, but also if you don't, it's just really, really good. It will kill your opponent pretty fast if it's left unchecked. And then we've got a 1 of Sheoldred in the main. We've got a 1 of Hostile Investigator in the main that also is a discard piece, gives us a good win con and some cards as we make our opponent discard, and a 1 of Aclazotz. So that is the plan. We're going to make our opponents discard. We're going to kill their stuff. We're going to counter their stuff. We're going to draw cards so that we find the pieces we need when we need them. Total of 25 lands in the deck, including 2 of Demolition Field. I really love to have more of this effect, but since we're a 3-color deck with stringent color requirements, it's hard to go up to more than 2. And we've got a couple of creature lands. We've got 1 Restless Reef and 1 Restless Fortress, I believe, as well as creature lands that can help us close out games. The sideboard includes Duress number 3, which will board in against Beanstalk, as well as Sheoldred number 2. Those are our anti-Beanstalk tech. Punish our opponent for drawing cards, take the Beanstalks out of their hand before they can play them. We've got some additional removal against aggro. We've got another cut down. We've got a 3rd Liliana the Veil, another Anoint with Affliction. We have a 3rd Sunfall that we can board in as additional sweepers. And we have a 2 of Malicious Eclipse, so we have 2 of 3 mana sweepers in our sideboard, which is sometimes really necessary to have. We're hitting graveyards really hard with Rest in Peace, 3 copies. I don't believe in playing less than 3 for an important piece like this, because the graveyard decks really do need their graveyard, and Rest in Peace is just the best answer to graveyards in general, since we don't use ours at all. And a couple of exercises are good against a lot of decks, exiling those Unholy Annexes, as well as those Archfiends of the Dross. And we have a one of the end that will board in against Dimir. The target of this is obviously like, Kaido or Enduring Curiosity, both of which are cards that are hard to deal with that we really hate. So we want to surgically extract all of their copies. So that is the deck. This is maybe like the 4th or 5th iteration of this. My favorite deck. Dimir Control is my comfort zone, and I really like this build because I think that the white cards are extremely powerful in the current standard meta. But are they good enough to beat the powered-up Dimir and Golgari decks? Let's find out. If you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Willa will be our first opponent. We're here in like high platinum tier, so we're getting a bit sweaty. We'll be on the play. And yeah, this is fine. Being on the play makes this better, so we'll keep. I'm going to lead on Fabled Passage getting a Swamp, so that way if I draw like a Cut Down or a Duress on turn 2, I'll be able to play it. Opponent's got the Ajani sleeves. They're all about the Cat Lord. Wonder if we might be seeing some cats here. Alright. They lead on Seachrome Coast. Let's grab our Swamp. We'll go for an Archive. Land number 4 is welcome. Oh, opponent's also on Esper. So they could be like the Pixie deck that's becoming popular now. Not sure how we match up against that. I think we should be okay against that, because we do have a lot of spot removal. Mockingbird as a 1/1. Okay, let's see what's going on over there. Double Sheltered by Ghost, Fear of Isolation. Okay, they are the Pixie deck. So I think we'll take one of the Sheltered by Ghost or the Fear of Isolation. We'll take the Fear of Isolation. Do we want land number 5? I think we do. Because if they have no creatures, this Aclazotz is just going to eat them alive. Take it in for 1. Okay, let's just pass. And we'll go for the threat there, Mockingbird. Okay, let's kill the Mockingbird. Mockingbird down. Alright, we'll play Aclazotz. Now, if they do manage to stick a creature plus Sheltered by Ghost, we can get lost the Sheltered by Ghost during their attack and blow them out, hopefully. Mid-combat. There's a Mockingbird. Sheltered by Ghosts. This town ain't big enough. Bouncing our stuff. Okay. Alright, I think we'll just play our Bat God again. Alright, there's a Sheltered by Ghosts. Bandit's talent is pretty good. So let's Bandit's talent. think you discard. This might tempt them to play their second Sheltered by Ghosts on the Mockingbird as well next turn, which would be fantastic for us. Okay, they discarded a Pixie. That's good. We don't want them to have creatures. We'll get our rack going. The thing is, if they bounce their Mockingbird now, they lose their Sheltered by Ghosts, and we get our Aclazotz back. They're kind of in a bad way. There's the Pixie. Not bouncing anything. Looks like they're considering whether to Sheltered by Ghost the Bandit's talents, which would be totally fine if they did that. Alright. Let's get rid of Sheltered by Ghosts. This town ain't big enough. Bouncing it. Okay, we do get to eat the Mockingbird. Alright, now we've got a counterspell in hand, so I think we got this one pretty well under wraps. Get our rack on. Attack for 1. No more lies is great. Let's fully level up our enchantments. This town ain't big enough. Let's counter that. Good game, opponent says. Yeah, this one's over. Alright, against Esper Pixie, we want cut down. We want stuff that can kill weenies. Do we need the Malicious Afflictions? I don't think we... Eclipses. I don't think we do. I think, however, we do want Duress and probably Negates. 3 steps ahead's a little slow. Edict's going to be hard to target properly. I think we can cut the Unstoppable Slasher. This is really more of a control the board kind of game. I'll cut 1 Bandit's talents. I think I'll cut a Deduce. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. We got blue and black. Cut down and negate are both good cards, so we'll keep. Hopeless Nightmare. We'll discard one of our Verges, probably. This is what the deck does. It can just keep bouncing the Hopeless Nightmare, which is annoying. So we'll discard a Demolition Field. Duress. I think we'll just hold up Negate. Or Cut Down. Alright, let's kill this Pixie. This town ain't big enough. Gonna bounce their Pixie and their... whatever. Alright, let's Duress. I think we'll take, what, Hopeless Nightmare? Or No More Lies. We could take No More Lies and negate the Hopeless Nightmare. I think I like that. Tithing Blade? Okay. Hopeless Nightmare? Yeah, we'll negate that. Nice! So, they have 2 spells that can deal with our Shieldred. Alright, let's just get rid of one of their duels. We'll get our swamp. Day of Judgments. Not exactly what we're after. Alright, let's just draw some cards. We don't need Sunfall. Meticulous Archive. Yeah, we can take an Archive. I'd love to find another Duress to get rid of the Destroy Evil. There's the Pixie. Alright, let's just kill the Pixie. 3 steps ahead, pretty good. Not gonna draw cards. Liliana. I don't like how many unknown cards they have. So I think I want to wait till I can Duress or draw an additional land to hold up a counterspell when I Liliana. Here's the Tithing Blade again. Okay, we draw Aquazats. I think I'm passing again. Alright, I like Bandit's talent. Let's do that. They can destroy Evil It, which I think I'll let go. They discard Sheltered by Ghosts. Can I draw like a Duress or something? No. Okay. Okay. Let's try for Liliana. It resolves. Okay. Plus.
But I'm taking the credit when we win.
I'm gonna discard
You won't be outsmarting me.
Day of Judgment. I want to keep Sunfall because I think they play Enduring Innocence. Okay. Plus. What do I discard here? I think I discard
We all have things
Sunfall here. I've got 2 spot removal spells. So plus Lily. I don't think I need a sweeper. I mean, are they just gonna let Lily ultimate? We'll discard a land.
I'm tired of your secrets.
This town ain't big enough. I think I will counter that. Because Lily's about to ultimate. Optimistic Scavenger. Sheltered by Ghosts? Alright. Kill the Scavenger. Good game, opponent says. Destroy evil on the bandit's talent. Okay. And they scoop. Alright. We controlled them. That's what the deck does. Andy Mack will be our second opponent. Be on the play. Handful of black cards with no black mana. We are on the play. We have a Demolition Field. This would be a very risky keep. We do have a lot of black sources. If you draw a black land, like, soon, it's good. I think I'm going to take a chance and keep this. Hopefully they're not on aggro. They have a mouse sleeves. Oops. Maybe I should have looked at that before keeping this hand. Island go. Okay, planes. Alright, it's the Pixie deck again. So we'll be in big trouble now since we don't have black mana. Authority of the Consuls. No more lives we can't cast. Okay, they're actually Selesnya. More spells we can't cast. Discard a card to hand size. What do we want to discard to hand size? Maybe Spellgyre? Make them think we're some kind of mono blue deck. Ethereal Armor. Alright. Deduce. I don't think we want to deduce. Audacity, so they're just like an all-in, like, Bogle's deck. Fitness for 9. Bogle's style. 11, yeah, okay. Well, we kept a very risky hand and got severely punished, but I think we can deal with what our opponent's bringing. So let's cut down, Anoint with Affliction, Liliana, Exercise. I mean, just killing their creatures is where it's at, right? I don't think we need to board in, like, Duress or Negate. I think, in fact, we can lose the Duresses. Those are probably bad. We can lose Unstoppable Slasher. We'll board out Unstoppable Slasher when we go up on Sunfall. I think we can lose a 3 Steps Ahead. I think we'll lose a Bandit's Talent because we need more removal. Probably can lose Legion to Ashes. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, here we again have no black mana. We do have Exercise. We can definitely get black mana though. And we have an Exercise. I think I'm gonna keep this. Because if we can get a swamp, this turns on our entire hand, which is very good against them. Optimistic Scavenger. Okay. We found black mana. Authority of the Consuls, we don't care about that. Valgavoth's Lair. Alright, let's just kill this scavenger. Cut down's a good draw. Alright, I'm gonna get my demolition fields. Let's Binding Negotiation. Spellbook Vendor, Crystal Barricade, Enduring Innocence. They don't have the mana for Enduring Innocence right now. Crystal Barricade's really good, but we do have a kill spell for it. I think Enduring Innocence is what we want to take. There's a barricade. So we'll kill that and go for Demolition Field to get our second turn on our mana base. Okay. There's a face down card. Alright. Kill the Crystal Barricade. Fix our mana. Okay. So let's Liliana minus.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, sacrifices must be made.
Spellbook vendor. Sheltered by ghosts.
Delay, nothing more.
What loyalty does Liliana come back at if I get her back, I wonder? Well, let's find out. Three. Nice.
One of your friends
Alright,
has to
and let's
leave.
make you discard your last card. And that's it. I don't think we need to change anything except maybe add Bandit's talent number 2, possibly. Yeah, I like the Bandit's talents. I think we'll just go down the 3 steps ahead. Okay, this hand looks decent. I think we can keep this. Another get lost isn't bad. No turn 2 play, that's good for us. We'll counter any creature they play here. Crystal Barricade. Including the Crystal Barricade or not? Yeah, I think so. We get a duel. Alright, let's draw a card. We do have this creature land now. Let's play our back streets. Another exercise. Sure, why not? I mean, we got lands. More removal isn't bad. Oh, that turns it into a land permanently, huh? Interesting. We'll take 3. Alright. I think we'll kill this land. Alright, we draw Exercise. Play another Archive. Go for the Throat is good. Calyx. Alright, let's go ahead and just kill Calyx. Shard Mages rescued. No problem. They're tapped out now. He's an enchantment, right? Yeah, so we can exercise him. We could exercise him anyway, because he's so big. Sheoldred. Okay, let's exercise Calyx. Play Sheoldred. Soul Partition to bounce Sheoldred. Alright, let's Binding Negotiation. Double Get Lost. Alright, creature land time. Go ahead and just kill that. Cut down. Not what we're looking for, really. I mean, it's fine. Authority of the consuls, we do not care about that whatsoever. Restless Reef, sure. We can start attacking with our Reef next turn. Yeah, let's thin our deck a little bit. Oh, we're out of basics. We only have 3 basics in our list. Oops. Good draw, Spellgyre. Alright, let's start attacking with our Reef. They spend their Get Lost, that's fine. Okay. Sewers. Quick Study on top. Quick Study's okay. Let's get down Shieldred. See if they can deal with it. Is their last card a removal spell? It is a Get Lost. Okay. But I think our position is a winning one. We have counter spells, card draw, a face down card. Let's kill it. Pay the ward. Shard Mage's Rescue. Is this an enchantment? It's not. Go ahead and just counter that. Alright, I mean, this is where we want to be. Our opponent is empty-handed. They flip their Gatekeeper, but it's still within cut-down range. Oh, we get a 2/2. Okay. So, Fabled Passage is a dead card. I should have explored. That was dumb. Draw land, play a land. Sure, explore again, why not? More lands. Explore again. More lands, okay. Good thing we had all those maps. I think our opponent just got a loss. They scoop it up. Oh, their Get Lost trashed them there. That's why that card sucks. $99 is our opponent. And I like this hand. Let's keep. Alright, this is going to be Dimir midrange. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. They take no more lies. Alright, let's Binding Negotiation. More bats. Gix. Well, I think we take Gix. This is like the old school Dimir deck. Another bat. Probably gonna take our Wrath. Yup. Alright, I think we'll play our Fortress. Play Bandit's talent. Think you discard, probably fell, yep. Hope they don't have another Gix, rather. I just need to draw a removal spell for these bats. Like another Day of Judgment would be good. Undercity Sewers. Alright, let's plus the talent. Alright, let's draw some cards. Okay, they do get to draw off their Mastermind. But we get to Sunfall? No counter, please. Earth High. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, they're totally old school. Dimir, like, do they even have Curiosity? Interesting. You don't see this build very much. You don't see it at all, really. Another bat. Jeez. Can I draw another sweeper off the top, please? No. Yeah, okay. And I think we're dead. Okay, so we want Cut Down, Anoint with Affliction, Liliana. We want stuff that can kill their creatures. Shieldred. Sunfall. Do we want the negates? And the end? I don't think so. They're very creature-based. So, make some cuts here. Cut the Slasher since we're bringing in all these Sunfalls. Edict's going to be impossible to target appropriately. One Bandit, we have to cut something. I think Legion to Ashes, we want cheaper, more effective stuff. We'll just cut the 3 steps ahead entirely. Maybe Duress too. They are mostly creature-based. Alright, we can keep this. We don't have blue mana, but we don't have any blue cards yet. Do we play Bandit's talent? Sure, why not? Since we have redundant removal. We need to draw some lands. They discard 2 lands. Cube Cavern Bat. Oh, Plume Creed. Okay. We didn't draw land number 3. That's very bad. There's Gix. Let's get rid of that. Again, we don't draw land number 3. I mean, if we're not drawing lands, drawing more removal spells is a good substitute. Yeah, let's just kill this thing. Still no lands. There's a Restless Reef. Aclazats. About as far from a land as you can get in our deck. They have double Restless Reefs. Gix's Command. Okay. So we're discarding to hand size now. I don't know, probably Aclazats. There's Gix. So they have this Plume-Creed Escort in hand, but I think in our situation I can't afford to. There's no way I can. I just have to try to brute force things here. Okay, we do find land number 3. However, they're gonna get to draw cards, which is very bad. Yeah, this is really bad. So I guess we're just gonna... Can't cut down the Gix. Let's just kill this to minimize their card draw. Level up our Bandit's talent. And yeah, this is not looking good. Not at all. Okay, they get to draw a card. I think we're too far behind. Like, we could Liliana here and minus, then they can flash in a Fairy Mastermind or a Plume-Creed Escort, so... The Gix... Looks like the Gix is gonna run away with this one. Shieldred. Also very, very bad for us. Well, we can kill one of those creatures.
Enough with the
But the other one's gonna do us in, I think.
Sacrifices must be made.
They sack Shieldred. Just gonna hit us. Fairy Mastermind. Cut down. Well, yeah, we're in a bad way here. I can Hostile Investigator, but then I don't have mana to Fairy Mastermind. If they have a removal spell for the Hostile Investigator, that's very bad. I could just try to Shieldred. I don't know. I guess I'm just playing Shieldred. Alright. Do I even plus? Yeah. Tishana's. Okay. Yep, they have to go for the throat. Alright, well, this is what happens when you don't draw lands. That's too bad that early on we got mana screwed, but it happens. Simone May will be our fourth opponent. We're on the play, and our hand looks great. We'll keep. Some kind of... What is that creature? I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a Golgari elf, but they're on a white-black land. Let's go for a swamp? A Verge? Okay, they're bats, huh? Alright, let's kill that bat. Let's go ahead and Duress. Oh, they're like aristocrats. Amalia Ellis Ilcor. Go for the throat. There's Ellis Ilcor. Kind of feel like I just want to set up for a Sunfall next turn. There's Amalia. And a bat. Need some exploring, but they're only finding land. That's good. Alright. Let's get their Scoured Baron. We'll grab our planes. And we'll Sunfall. Pinging Desert. Love it. There's another Ellis Ilcor. Lunar Convocation. At the end of your end step, if you gain life this turn, each loses one life. If you gained life and lost life, create a bat. Okay. So I think what we'll do is just cut this down. Play Liliana.
No more
Plus,
distractions. Let's make this quick.
we'll discard our land.
Don't overthink things.
Okay. Now they're in a pretty tough spot. Fiendish Panda. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this. When it dies, return another non-bear creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. Got another Liliana. Could minus play a second Lily, minus again. Yeah, let's plus. We'll ditch our second Lily.
Drop it.
We can activate our incubates and still hold up this counter spell. Authority of the Consuls. We don't care about that. Oh, I guess it does make our... I'm so dumb. It makes our incubate token enter tapped. Do we care about this? Boy. Played this pretty badly. Whenever another enters, you gain life. Do we actually need to counter this little bat? I kind of think we do. I very foolishly did not crack my incubator token while the authority was on the stack. So I believe my token will come into play tapped now. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I guess because it was already on the battlefield and untapped. Alright, Shielder's an excellent draw. So let's kill your dude.
Haven't you
Get
ever
Shelly
heard of
going.
personal space?
Pay 2 life, or 4 life rather, to draw a card. This guy. Alright, let's deduce. Just draw a Restless Anchorage. I guess we want to make you lose one of those things.
Sacrifices must be made.
Let's go ahead and crack our clue. Maybe we'll draw Cut Down. Alright, we do find a go for the throat. They also do get to take down Lily here.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Alright, let's just start attacking with our fortress, I guess. Drain you for 2. They take it. Zorline. They don't use her ability, because it would kill them. They could have. Alright, Spellgyre. I'm looking for another Sunfall at this point. One, two, three, four. So attacking with my fortress doesn't allow me to keep up Spellgyre as well. I think I'll just pass. See if I can find another sweeper. Alright, they get to make some bats. And a whole bunch of triggers. Alright, let's find a Sunfall. Edict, Unstoppable Slasher, not what we're looking for. Let's draw some more cards. Still no sweeper. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we're dead now. Yep. We are dead. That's too bad. We got a lot of looks for a sweeper and didn't find one. Alright, so we want Rest in Peace. They are graveyard deck. Sunfall, Malicious Eclipse. Anoint with Affliction. We just want everything that can kill creatures. The end. So, some cuts to make here. Of course, we're cutting Slasher. Edict, also not good. I don't think Duress is where we want to be. Cut one talent. I think we'll cut a Get Lost. They just have too many ways to take advantage of the counters. Cut our 3 steps ahead. Cut one Spellgyre. Yeah, maybe we don't need the end. What would we target? Zorleen is good. But we can shut her down just by shutting down their graveyard. Alright. We almost had him game 1. Here we have Rest in Peace, which is great. We don't have white mana. We also have a Malicious Eclipse, keeping. Okay, lead on a tap land. Liliana's cool. There's a bat. Alright. I think I want to get a white source. Legions to Ashes. Yeah, I'll keep that. Life Creed Duo. Okay. Now I could get greedy. Yeah, I think I'll go for Shieldred. Greed is good, right? See if I can get him to play some more weenies. And then Malicious Eclipse. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. Authority of the Consuls. I mean, it's good for their strategy, but it's not necessarily good against us. So I think we will just play a Rest in Peace this turn. Now let's Eclipse, get back our Shieldred. Bitter Triumph. Alright. They're like taking their whole turn to do that. That's good. Spellgyre, sure. Rip. And I think I'll quick study here. Amalia, sure. That thing. Day of Judgment, that's a good draw. Alright, let's Day of Judgment. Lily. Plus,
with the mysteries.
we'll discard
I'm
Legion to
tired of
Ashes,
this.
probably. Okay. Let's activate our Restless Anchorage. Let's explore. A cut down? Sure. We'll bin a cut down. Not gonna plus Lily, because I like my cards. Alright. Cut down the Restless Fortress. And they scoot. Alright. I think we just need to do that again, right? Okay. Double Liliana, Sunfall, Quick Study. Sunfall's really good against them. This hand could be very dangerous if they have a quick start. But we do get a Surveil. We're on the draw. I'm gonna keep. They are playing these deserts. Okay. I do like Day of Judgment as another sweeper. Do we want a Fabled Passage? We do. Okay. They are Anchorage. Zorling. Okay, we will Lily the Zorling.
When I win, you're telling me. Now, one of your friends has to leave.
A little bat. Sheltered by ghosts.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Alright. I think we'll just pass. See if we can get them to play some more bats. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. That we may want to counter, right? Yeah, we'll just counter that. I don't know, maybe that was wrong. Maybe it was better to let that resolve and then just sweep. But let's see if we can bait out more creatures into our sweepers. Let's see if we can find a Rest in Peace. Binding Negotiation. They only have 2 cards in hand. I don't think that's going to be great for us. Authority of the Consuls. Life Creed Duo. Okay. That's what we wanted. Go ahead and quick study. Okay. Let us Sunfall here. Get back our Lily.
Happy to help.
Plus
but I'm
it's...
taking the credit when you win.
We'll discard.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Islands? Bitter Triumph, taking 3 damage. Okay.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Let's go grab a swamp. Another Lily. Okay. Play Rest in Peace. Play Lily. Plus...
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people
I'll
touch
discard
mine.
a Day
Stop
of
it.
Judgments. Alright, they're just activating Restless Fortress, that's good. We do need to find an answer for it.
You know, I think
Okay.
you'd be better as a corpse.
Let's deduce. Find our own Restless Fortress. Do we want a plus Lily? Sure, why not? Plus, discard your card. We'll pitch our
I'm tired of your
third Lily. We can't destroy the Restless Fortress, unfortunately. We can block it with our 2/2, though. They do get to drain us every time they do it. Okay. Fire up our token. Block. Draw a card. Land. Plus land. Alright, let's plus. We'll discard.
You won't be outsmarted.
Pain land. Play a land. Start attacking with our anchorage, maybe? Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to attack with my token. Oops. Sure. Let's explore. Deduce is good. I did not mean to attack with my 2/2. Just attacking my face. Bitter Triumph on Lily, taking 3 damage.
I'm not
Okay,
interested in dying today.
let's deduce. Sunfall. Okay. I guess we need to start attacking with our own fortress. It's kind of silly. Enduring Tenacity. Okay, Aclazotz is a great draw for us. So let's kill this thing. Exile. Play Acquisats. Block the Restless Fortress. Okay, they just fire up the fortress, so I think we're good. We'll see. We'll block. They have that guy. Let's draw a card. Sunfall. Let's attack with Acquisats. Draw another card. Gain 4. Fiendish Panda is a 3/2. Fire up the Anchorage. Block your dude. Anoint with Affliction. Perfect. Attack with Acquisats. I should be attacking with my creature land too. Okay, Spellgyre as a counter spell should be great. And I don't see how we can lose from here. Famous last words. Alright. Let's anoint the Restless Fortress. Go for the throat. Alright. Fire up our Anchorage. Attack. Play a land. Might as well do some exploration. Alright, so opponent ropes us out. Good game, opponent. We got there. Yeah, that was a great match. Rectal Fungus will be our final opponent. Charming. We'll be on the play, and this hand looks good. I'll lead on Anchorage so that on turn 2 I can have all my colors available. Temple of Silence. Why would you play that instead of the Surveil lands? I guess maybe if you like have more, if you want more than 4 of that effect. Skullcap Snail. Gonna make us exile a card from our hand. Okay. Let's draw a card. What do I want to exile? Maybe Get Lost? I think the Slasher could be good here. I'll exile Get Lost. Here comes the snail. Alright, let's draw. Seachrome Coasts. Alright, let's just play our Slasher. They have a Slasher of their own. We have Anoint with Affliction, however. Alright, let's anoint their Slasher. And attack with ours. Down goes the snail. Another slasher. Okay, we'll stun it. It's resting. It's stunned. Alright, let's do some slashing. Let's look at your hand. Oh. Double Unholy Annex. Bloodletter. Rotten Mouth Viper. We don't have removal for any of this. I guess we'll take the Viper? Additional cost, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. It costs 1 less for each permanent sacrificed this way. We can actually cast it. That's probably more threatening than the Bloodletter. Double Unholy Annex is scary. But they're so low on life. Alright, they're just gonna make a 6/6. So let's attack. They trade. Let's play Aclazots. Man, this card is so messed up. Why does it have to, like, drain for 2 when you have a demon? Why can't it just, like, not ping you, or ping you for less? It's like, enabler plus payoff stapled into 1. Sure, I'll discard this card. Alright, let's get in with our Anchorage. Get you down to 3. And let's explore on the Anchorage. So we have 2 lethal threats. Spellgyre. I don't think Spellgyre is going to do too much at this point. Hopeless Nightmare. Lose 8 life. I could sack my slasher? They're gonna gain 2 life. Yeah, I guess I'll sack my slasher and lose 4. What? Oh, it's a doubled by the Bloodletter. Okay. So we want Liliana. We want Anoint with Affliction. We want Exorcise. We want Duress. Negate. Maybe the end. We want Sunfall also. Cut down's not going to do too much for us. Yeah, we'll cut the Edict. Get rid of all the cut downs. Cut a 3 steps ahead. Yeah, we'll cut our own slasher because we're bringing in the extra Sunfall. Cut a Deduce. Well, gotta cut something, so I will cut 1 Spellgyre. Yeah, I guess we'll just run 2 Duress. This hand is really not very good against what they're doing. We get 2 surveils, but if they come right out with like Annex and Slasher, we're kind of screwed. I think we want to mulligan this. These cards are just not good against what they're doing. This is better. I think we'll keep this and bottom. Probably Bandit's talents. Sunfall. We'll keep a Sunfall. Hopeless Nightmare. What do we want to discard? The End. There's a snail. Yep. What do we discard here? Liliana? It's gonna be hard to make her work with that snail. Anyway, not in a good way. Take a hit from the snail. Another Hopeless Nightmare. Alright. What do we discard here? Sunfall? Legion to Ashes? I can actually cast Legion to Ashes, but Sunfall will be better later. Legion doesn't have good targets right now. I think I'll discard Legion. For the Get Lost. Nurturing Pixie to pick up the Hopeless Nightmare. So they're doing Pixie stuff too, huh? Okay. Three steps ahead, not doing much. More Hopeless Nightmares. Are you serious? Sure, we'll discard 3 steps ahead. Anoint with Affliction. Okay. It'd be nice to draw lands at some point. Another Nurturing Pixie. Hopeless Nightmare. Well, I'm losing 2 life off this also. I don't know, I guess Sunfall? I'm just dying to their board. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. So I guess we gotta just kill one of these Pixies. Or else we're dead. Was not expecting the Pixies to come out like that. Sure, just play Bandit's talent. Another Pixie. Well, what a draw. I wonder if they have a transformational sideboard because that seemed like a very different list than what we saw in Game 1, but it ranked us pretty good anyway. Okay, so we went 3-2 with our Esper Banditry control deck, and I just think this deck is so much fun. I really think it can beat anything. It's very flexible, you know, and adding white to the Dimir card pool in Standard gives you so many great options. You know, like Day of Judgment and Sunfall are just such great cards in many matchups. No More Lies is extremely powerful counterspell, although it's not as good in this deck as it is in others, because our games do tend to go long since we're a real control deck. But also, like, the sideboard Rest in Peace is just so good. So I think white is definitely worthy of the inclusion. I used to have 26 lands in this list, and I only have 25 currently, which has been working out mostly pretty good, but I could see how, like, we did get mana screwed a couple of times there. So I could see going back to 26 lands and cutting something from our main board. You know, you got to keep the card draw in a deck like this so that you can get to the pieces you need. Maybe cutting, like, maybe Legion to Ashes, or possibly one of these 3 steps ahead. But I don't know. We get to see, like, when the deck gets to play its cards, it tends to win, because it's super duper adaptable and flexible. And that's one of the things I like about it. I like that it gives you lots of decisions. You know, your sequencing is really important in this list, to make sure that you know, you're maintaining your own resources while denying your opponents the resources they need at the right time. You know, picking and choosing what to make them lose and what to allow them to keep. And it's fun. I'm just going to keep iterating on this deck and playing it. You know, there are problems with 3-color decks in Standard too, so that is a downside of playing Esper, as we saw in that last matchup, you know, and another one before too. Like, sometimes you can get colored screwed with this deck, but I don't know. I'm a high-risk, high-reward sort of brewer and player, so I'll accept the slight additional risk of awkward draws in exchange for the power level of adding white to the Dimir list. And I like that it's weird, you know, like, it's off-kilter. It's not your typical control kind of list, and nobody's really playing anything like this. So I just like it. It's fun. It's my style of deck, my favorite deck in Standard, and you'll see me playing it more on the channel. So we'll accept our 3-2 and go about our day with a smile on our face. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did and you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I stream MTG on my Twitch channel on Fridays, although today it's a Saturday due to difficulties I had yesterday. But I usually stream every Friday. Link to my Twitch channel is in the description. I also stream non-MTG gameplay Mondays and Tuesdays. Again, link to Twitch is in the description. And I post non-MTG every Tuesday and MTG every Saturday. I think I might be going to 3 videos a week in the near future, but for now, that's when I post on YouTube. So all that's in the description. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Peace out.